Here today to discuss a new digital tire inflator available from Steelman by JS Products. It will be available in two versions, both a standard and a high accuracy version. The standard version has a range from 0 to 150 psi with units settable in psi, bar, kilopascals, kPa, or kilograms per centimeter squared. It has an operating temperature from 0 to 45 degrees Celsius, that's 32 to 113 degrees Fahrenheit, and its accuracy is from between the range of 0 and 60 psi plus or minus 1 psi, and from 61 to 150 psi plus or minus 1.5% of the reading. The high accuracy version is from 0 to 100 psi with units in psi, bar, kPa or kilopascals, and kilograms per centimeter squared, with an operating range of 0 to 50 degrees Celsius or 32 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Has an accuracy of plus or minus 0.25 psi throughout the full range with automatic compensation for temperature. Both gauges feature a 2.6 inch size dial, both of them with an 18-inch whip hose with a swivel chuck, which is this style. Swivels smoothly throughout the range. Both are powered by a 9-volt alkaline battery, which is included with the gauge, and have a protective rubber boot to protect the gauge, which is constructed of high impact ABS plastic. The inflator works like this. Very, very easy to use. Has a backlight that we can set the time for. Lights up a nice blue for any sort of dark conditions. The backlight is settable in 10-second increments up to 1 minute, or you can have it always on, always off, and the gauge is able to be always on or can have an auto time off in 3-minute increments up to roughly half an hour. We have what we see here. So with the gauge, we put it on. Let's hold it up, get a pressure reading, and we see that the pressure is a little bit low, so we go ahead and depress halfway to let air out, or fully to put air in. So we'll go ahead and fill it up, and after we put it in for just a little bit, we'll check to see where we're at. 30.6. Now we see that we actually have gone over, so we go over, we'll let air out. These new digital gauges are particularly useful on today's cars that require higher accuracy air pressure with today's tire pressure monitoring systems. In addition, for customers in the United States, both the standard and high pressure version will be compliant with the California Air Resource Board's new requirements that will go into effect in July of 2010. Assembly Bill 32, or the California Global Warming Solutions Act, will require automotive service providers to check customers' tire pressures and inflate the tires to manufacturer's recommendations. As I said, this law will go into effect on July 1st of 2010, and you want your customers to be fully prepared to meet the requirements for this.